10 more days. We're watching the new Batman movie. The three of us decided, hey, let's get together. Let's watch all these old Batman movies. In this video, we're only going to be talking about Burton's Batmans, okay? I mean, there's Schumacher Batmans, there's Nolan Batmans. There's a lot of different Batmans out there, but in this video, we're going to be talking about 1989's Batman and 1992's Batman Returns, directed by Tim Burton. And we brought our
Batman expert.
Yeah, in general, the best guy we know. He's a lovely fella.
I'm great.
Well, I don't want to say Batman. He reads the comics.
I've read comics, yes.
So you know a lot about Batman.
Tim Burton's Batmans. My favorite Batmans out of most of them, besides Nolan, of course. When I first got into Batman when I was a wee little lad, that's what I thought Batman was, because I saw Tim Burton's movies. So I was like, oh, this is what Batman is. So every time I think of a new Batman, I always reference it back to Tim Burton's Batmans, because that was my first exposure to Batman.
That's your comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of nostalgia involved here, because we grew up with the 1989, 1992 Batmans, and these are outside of the Dark Knight, these are my two favorite Batman. I'm going to say that right now. And Michael Keaton is my all-time favorite Batman.
Is he your all-time favorite Bruce Wayne?
All-time favorite Bruce Wayne, all-time favorite Batman. For sure. And Hoochie could let us know if that's comic accurate, how he is portrayed.
They're all pretty well comic accurate, besides George Clooney.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always thought people were hating on because he's too small in stature.
I mean, he's not as buff, I would say, as but it depends on what age of comics you're looking at. You're looking at, the 90s comics. He was huge. In the 70s, he was just a dude in a suit.
Smaller?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But Burton's films were definitely influenced by the darker comics. So.
Oh, yeah. That's what I love the most about these movies, how dark and gothic it freaking is. How you feel about Michael Keaton's Batman? Is he one of your favorites?
Sure. Yeah, one of my favorites.
Do you prefer him or Christian Bale?
Christian Bale.
Ricky.
What?
How do you feel about Michael Keaton's Batman?
I like his Batman. I don't like his Bruce Wayne. And I'll tell you why. Because I think I want my Bruce Wayne. I want to fuck my Bruce Wayne, right? I'm not gay or anything, but I want to look at Bruce Wayne like, I would totally fuck that guy. Because he's a playboy, right? Michael Keaton with his little curly hair, and just, doesn't do
not knock Michael Keaton's curly hair.
First off, in both Batman and Batman Returns, he bedded two women.
Yeah.
Well, sort of.
It's not as believable. And why can't I talk shit about Michael Keaton's curly hair? I'm talking shit about Bruce Wayne.
How do you know? Michael Keaton's a fucking handsome man.
I'm not saying he's not.
Yeah,
have you seen him in Multiplicity?
I would take exactly. You
Every
get multiple fucking Michael Keatons.
Think about it here. The scene in 89's Batman, whenever he's at the benefit he's having at his house or whatever, and he's following Vicky Vale around.
Suave as shit.
He's suave.
Yeah.
A little creepy too, but suave.
I disagree with that, but
curly hair makes it creepy.
But he won her over, man.
But he's a millionaire, ladies and gentlemen. He can win any girl over he wants.
Billionaire. And also, after he bedded her, he's like, I gotta go. I mean, if that's not the most G move, billionaire, what you're thinking of, he didn't do it just because he wanted to break her heart. He had to go do Batman things, but still. And she came back.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean,
he's a good Bruce Wayne.
I feel like we're spending too much time on Vicky Vale, who I don't give a shit at all about in this movie. She's nice to look at because Kim Basinger. Yeah. What I want to talk about is the fucking bat suit. That is my favorite bat suit as well. I would love to see the yellow symbol with the bat on it and the yellow belt. I love that shit.
It's an awesome bat suit.
So what else I love about the 1989 Batman is the fucking how it starts off and he's already Batman. He's already doing it.
You get a glimpse of his origin, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, and I fucking love that. And that's the route it seems like they're going to be taking it into the new Batman coming out soon in 10 days.
10 days.
Say he's already Batman.
Yes.
Year 2, something like that? Year 1, year 2?
Yeah, year 2.
What do you think this one is?
He looks kind of old, to be honest with you. So I would say he's been at it for a while. Maybe maybe 10 years in.
I think that's why people don't look back and think how impressive Michael Keaton's performance actually is. Is because Jack Nicholson is a Joker.
Oh yeah, stole the show.
He is fucking incredible, and people forget how fucking great he is because how wonderful and how Heath Ledger completely owned that fucking role. But Jack Nicholson set the fucking standard.
Arguably, you can say that 89 Batman was a Joker movie.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Jack Nicholson's the main star. He's the main reason why I keep going back to it, for sure. I love how he becomes the Joker, gets thrown in some kind of tub full of potion and whatever the hell it is. Chemicals, yeah. Potions are chemicals.
Okay.
Why would you call potions?
Right, it's a chemical.
Well, potions are chemicals.
The building was Ace Chemicals.
Yeah, I love that. How his face does become the clown makeup, right? And then if you scrub that off, he puts human makeup over it, and how he's got a fucking smile that's there forever. What's the word I'm looking for? Permanent fucking smile that lasts forever. And then you got the fucking scene that goes to the fucking restaurant where they're doing the fucking bat dance fucking music and Prince fucking throwing shit all around the fucking shit. I ain't gonna hit you.
Well, that was close.
I ain't gonna hit you. That's one of the greatest Batman scenes of all time.
You better not hit him.
Shut up. That's all one of the greatest Batman scenes of all time. Where are we listening, paying attention to anything I got to say?
Yeah, it says Joker says one of his best lines in the whole movie.
What is
there?
it?
It's like, where does he get all those wonderful toys?
Yeah, where has he got wonderful toys, dude?
Yeah, come on.
Holy shit!
One thing I really liked about Tim Burton's 1989 Batman is how much it resembled the TV show with Adam West.
What? What did he just say?
You're thinking of Batman and Robin?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the.
Did you watch 1989
Guys,
Batman or
there's a
20s
lot.
Batman?
There's a lot of stuff in there that reminds you of the TV show with Adam West.
No.
Yes, absolutely there is. There is absolutely
Adam West Batman.
Okay, so the colors they use, the Joker uses, it resembles the TV show a lot. The scene where they go into the art gallery and they're spray painting all over everything. That didn't remind any of you of the fucking TV show.
It's all from source material, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That too.
Yeah, I mean the TV show.
When you watch it, it reminded me of the TV show.
Okay, I mean that's your opinion.
That's your opinion.
Good. I get it.
Subjective.
It didn't remind you guys of the TV show.
No, that was what's great about Burton's Batman. It goes so far away from the 1960s.
But the Joker aspect of it,
no,
not the Batman the dark aspect.
Dark.
Okay, I'm fucking wrong.
Caesar Romero wasn't.
I didn't say you're wrong. That's your opinion.
Yeah, you can.
I put that on myself. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's too.
We don't agree with it.
I just don't see that at all. That's why a lot of people like this new version of Batman.
We'll watch it again.
There was a huge...
And I'll point it out.
I've seen it for hundreds of times.
I'll point it out to you guys.
I think Batman 89 kind of set the stage for future...
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
Movies.
That set the stage, exactly. What you just said. I'm going to repeat it because it's fucking... yeah, you're right on it.
Yeah.
It set the stage for superhero movies going forward. Comic book movies going forward. Sorry, I know he's not a superhero. He is a...
vigilante.
Yeah, detective.
Dark Knight detective.
Yeah.
Vigilante.
I'll tell you what else Burton gets right, and we'll go to it more in Batman Returns, but the gadgets. I think he nails it with the gadgets.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't make sense how he has that much gadgets on him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's
But you
movie
could overlook
magic.
it. Yeah.
Comic book magic. He's just always got something up his sleeve.
Absolutely. And the Danny Elfman score.
Danny Elfman's score is, it's
Iconic.
chilling.
It's fucking iconic.
Yeah.
And just the start of the fucking movie, too. Where it just puts you right into the action, right into Batman, what he's up to.
Oh, yeah.
There's already people stealing shit from just victims.
Robbing people.
Yeah,
muggers.
robbing people.
Yeah.
And then Batman fucking goes in.
And that was a beautiful scene because, you know, they're sitting on that rooftop and they're sitting there, they're like splitting their dough and they're like talking about the Batman. It's like, you know, it's just a hoax, a mystery, all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, you don't really see Batman. You just see the silhouette, the dark, and him spreading his cape and stuff. And that's frightening as hell. You can imagine, like, being on that and some big fucking bats coming at you. Like, these dudes, they were legitimately...
Is there anything you don't like about the movie?
Man, that's a good question.
I don't have one negative about this movie, to be honest with you. I have a couple mixed things. The soundtrack doesn't fit the tone of the movie.
You know...
Prince's soundtrack, I like the Prince music, but it does not fit the tone of the fucking movie.
Maybe you missed the tone of the movie.
It's a dark fucking movie.
I didn't really like...
It's a dark, gritty fucking Batman.
Not
what are you talking about? He's killing people for fun and laughing
I'm telling
about
you,
it.
man. I'm telling you, the way the colors change up in the movie, everything changes when Joker's fucking on the screen. You haven't noticed it. That's not my... That's on you. It's okay. I'm telling you, bro.
He's a colorful character.
Ricky's total misjudge of this fucking movie is kind of blowing my fucking mind.
It's a dark tone.
Misread on... Yeah, it's like... I mean...
Well, the movie definitely has a dark tone, but what I'm saying is the fucking Joker... You know what? I'm not going to say it again.
The Joker's very dark in this movie. He's way more crazier than fucking Heath Ledger's Joker, I feel like. He's fucking shaking people and fucking...
He's more insane.
A good example would be when he's in his little lair or whatever. He's
more of a wild card.
I was talking.
I know, but what you're saying over here is not making sense.
Continue.
Listen. When he's in his little lair or whatever, and he's watching TV, and the boxing glove with the extended arm goes through the TV. It's that kind of shit I'm talking about.
That's Joker from comics, though. That's Adam West did not... Adam West...
Who the fuck is talking about Adam West? I was talking about the TV show Batman. That kind of shit reminds me of shit I saw on the TV show.
Adam West.
The silliness of what Joker brings us from movie reminded me of the TV show.
Okay, yeah,
that's from the Adam West Batman. I get what you're saying now.
Don't fucking just say it because.
Well, I get what he's saying. Well, this guy just dismisses everything I say, and I have no time to explain it. You know, and I don't explain things correctly the first time ever.
Jack Nicholson's Joker had a lot more gags than
Heath Ledger's, but that's part of the Joker. That's from the
camp.
comics.
That's camp.
Well, yeah, but it's also
camp. And what's camp? The Batman show.
Yeah, exactly. I get it. I get what he's saying. I'm not just.
But it's more dark and sinister than anything.
Of course it is. We knew that. It's a Tim Burton movie.
It's not so much camp.
Has this turned into Who Can Convince Me? Like fucking.
I don't have to fucking convince you shit. I mean, you know.
We all have opinions.
You're just a nice guy. I get it.
I love this movie.
I love the look of Gotham. That's a perfect look of fucking Gotham to me.
It is a really cool look of Gotham. I'll give you that.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Then the Batmobile, the best Batmobile yet. Up until this past one, it looks pretty fucking
Yeah,
dope.
it looks pretty sweet.
But I do not
It's
like
the most
Tumbler.
iconic Batmobile, 100%.
Oh, yeah. I don't like the Tumbler, and I did not care for Ben Affleck, Batfleck's fucking Batmobile either.
That was cool looking, but it's definitely not as cool
It's over
as
the
the
top.
90s one.
My only thing, the other thing that I fucking mixed on is killing the Joker, which is not their fault. That's why I'm mixed on it. Because I feel like what they need to do in a Batman movie series one day, Hoochie, is just build like a little your own universe by having the Joker, and then Penguin could have been the next villain, and then Two-Face could have been the next villain, and then have all three of them team up in the fourth movie or something.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, I would fucking love that, dude.
Yeah.
So that's my own... I mean, because I would love to have seen Jack Nicholson play with Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman and Danny DeVito.
Most of the villains from all the 90s movies died.
Yeah.
I mean, so...
Except for Riddler.
Well, speaking of that,
Is
let's
that
move on
most?
to Batman Returns.
It's my least favorite.
Over Batman Robin?
Yeah, I like
I
Batman.
can't wait to
Robin.
talk to you about that piece of
Yeah.
shit. Is there anything you like about it?
Yes.
What's
plenty I
that?
like Catwoman. Michelle
Steals
Pfeiffer
the
put on a
fucking
great
show.
freaking performance. in
My
that.
first crush.
I like the Penguin to an extent.
I'm a little mixed on him now.
Yeah, it was a
Great performance by Danny DeVito. Great look.
Yeah.
I like the take they have with the Penguin in this one. I just feel like there's a lot more they could have explored with that fucking character. Because they set it up to where his parents abandoned him, he took the villainous route. Batman's parents were killed, and he took the heroic fucking route. They could have fucking drawn parallels between those two, but they didn't care to do that at all, basically.
Right, it was just kind of ended. And that was totally an original story for the Penguin, by the way.
Yeah, and I love that take.
Yeah.
And I understand, like, a lot of Batman comic fans are like, man, fuck that fucking Penguin. Fuck that fucking movie.
Yeah, I mean, Penguin's okay. I mean, to me, like,
I
after
liked it.
watching it again as an adult, he really wasn't the main storyline of that movie.
No, it was Batman and Catwoman's kind of
Yeah,
love
pretty
story.
much.
That one. And I think they do a great job with that. I believe that those motherfuckers, like, tell you what, one of the things I'm mixed on, though, Batman would have known that was fucking Selena Kyle the whole fucking time.
Yes.
Because he had eyes for her when he first saw her, and then her eyeballs are like...
It's huge.
Yeah, so, and
Yeah.
it's very distinct. Like, you would be able to tell that that's fucking
That's
Selena
something,
Kyle.
like, in almost
That's a
every,
nitpick.
any kind of
Yeah, it's a
superhero
nitpick.
movie, I think, like, you can totally tell that's, like, okay, I'm gonna get on Schumacher. Let's continue.
Yeah, well, I will say this. So, I did notice in these movies that Michael Keaton's eyes are
They're painted.
painted black.
Yes.
But they don't want you to know that it's painted black once he takes off his
it's totally
his mask.
gone.
Yeah, because in the very end where Selena Kyle's about ready to not die but kill Max Schreck, who's a great fucking villain too, by the way.
He's just your typical corporate
Christopher
fat
Walken
guy.
does fucking amazing with
Well,
it. though.
yeah.
He's scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's fucking good. Ricky, side note, fucking so his son in that movie, do you remember?
Chip.
Yeah.
Chip? Coincidence. You know who he is that we just seen? He's fucking Leatherface in the remake and the prequel.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking blew my fucking mind, dude. Andrew Berninsky.
Yeah, it goes full circle.
Yeah, but anyway, so he's about ready to reveal himself to Catwoman and Christopher Walken. You can see his white fucking eyelids and shit.
Yeah.
And then it takes it off and there's no makeup. But all the other times throughout that movie, it's all fucking makeup. That's why I love what they're doing with Robert Pattinson is that...
Keeping it on there.
Yes, I think that's dope and badass.
And you know, that really bothered me in that scene too when he ripped his mask off. Like, why not just take it off like he does normally? He just totally ripped that damn thing off. Like,
Well, maybe it was like an old one that he was getting ready to replace it anyways.
I mean, they did show that, like, when he was getting dressed for the occasion, I mean, he went through, like, he had multiple bat suits, all these cowls and all this stuff, so maybe he's just like, you know what, I'm done with this.
Yeah, and I think the production design on this fucking movie, the way they fucking... Like, you could tell that they had a lot of money and they decided instead of showing all Gotham, they pretty much stuck to one little section of Gotham, basically. But
Yeah,
it's
the
great.
center.
They put a lot of fucking work into that. And just the whole look with the snow and the winter feel to it, like, that movie is definitely a Christmas movie to me now. I never even thought about it in that way before.
I think it's always been touted as a Christmas
Really?
movie.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
It's the first time I'm hearing it. And, yeah, I do not want to stop with Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman.
Very good. Very good.
We are never going to see someone just as good, I don't think, because Anne Hathaway did not do a good job.
Ugh.
And her look wasn't that great. It was kind
Terrible.
of it's a terrible look.
Yeah.
This new one looks good. They're keeping the same outfit, kind of. It looks like paying homage.
Yeah.
Is that outfit from the comics?
I mean, I think there's a lot of different variations in the comics, so...
Yeah.
I mean-
But that's one of the looks, right?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what else what I'm fucking mixed on, Hoochie. Maybe you could explain to me. So, Tim Burton's basically making a dark fairy tale, a gothic fairy tale with this movie. This is very... now, this is a Tim Burton
Like
movie.
a meet cute type thing?
What?
Like a meet cute
It's like a
type thing?
horror fairy tale gothic fucking story going on here where Penguin's basically a 1950s Universal's monster. A Catwoman she gets thrown out the window from Max Schreck. She gets eating, like cats are like licking her hands and like biting and shit. Does she turn into a werecat?
No.
No. You don't see that though?
Yeah, I mean, well, the cat...
How does she, what I'm saying is, how does she become Catwoman all of a sudden?
That's... Okay, That is a questionable thing because she does turn into like this just badass that can do flips and
everything,
kick people's asses and shit like that. I get what you're coming with that, but no, I don't think she was turned into a werecat.
Yeah.
I mean, these cats were clearly just saw a fresh meal and were getting ready to feast, and she woke up.
So it's her just basically breaking out of her, becoming more independent.
She probably snapped. I mean, she
was
I get all
murdered.
That.
Didn't she
and
fall
she survived.
out of a high-rise? Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's fine. So she's either a zombie or a werecat.
No, because when she was falling down, those like awnings like softened low, so like she didn't die.
Yeah, I get all
As
that.
As one would if you're about to be murdered.
I guess it's a nitpick because again, I love the Catwoman character. She's one of my favorite characters in all the Batman movies for sure. Michelle Pfeiffer just fucking nailed it, and it was a great casting choice. I guess it's nitpicky, but how does she learn? Yeah, she just becomes a straight badass right the fuck away. Yeah. And that it just happens.
Or maybe we don't know much about her backstory. She could have studied.
No, she was a nerdy fucking girl that didn't know much.
Okay, but she could have studied martial arts. You never know.
Yeah.
When she was a kid, she could have been karate.
I mean, it's an unanswerable.
You were
question.
karate when you were a kid, weren't you?
Yeah, and I got kicked out for kicking people in the balls and choking people. And I also didn't know Stan Winston did the makeup effects, and the CGI I thought for the time was pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah,
compared to the 1989 Batman, especially when the very first time you see Batman from an overlook, you could
that
tell.
Shadow.
Oh, dude,
that was that looked like the Ghost in Ghost.
This is the most impressive directed movie out of all the Batman movies. I think this is Tim Burton just playing with a shit ton of money, using all of the things that he does well. And he threw it onto a Batman movie. I think that's why a lot of Batman fans are thrown off. He focuses more on Penguin and Catwoman and just the whole gothic nature, the whole zany wonkiness of it all, you know?
There were so many cringeworthy moments that I was watching in that, like, whenever Catwoman comes in and Penguin's sitting on the bed, he's like, there's the pussy I was looking for, and all this kind of stuff.
Oh, that's great. You know
well, no, I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm just talking about in today's world, looking back in it with a view of, like, wokeness.
Oh, you're saying people get offended by it?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but he's a villain. He's a bad guy. I don't think people have an issue with that.
I get that. He's a villain. Also, I noticed, too, dude's 33 years old.
Danny DeVito?
Yeah. He got thrown in the water, and then it's like 33 years later, I'm like, man, he doesn't look like a 33-year-old.
Oh, yeah. But to be fair, he's a penguin, man.
Well, I know. He was... And that's another thing I kind of wondered. How the hell did he... How did these penguins raise this guy? I mean...
They fed him fish.
Did you think it's just like... They took him in, and why were these penguins still at the abandoned zoo?
I wish they would.
Why did they have rockets strapped to them?
I like the rocket. That shit I thought was badass. That's his little
strange.
minions going out there fucking trying to fuck shit up. He became the king of the penguins.
Yeah, I get. That was weird.
I wish they would focus more on the penguins. They're kind of there at the beginning, and then they go away throughout most of the movie, and then they're there at the fucking end.
Yeah.
But Danny DeVito fucking when he bites that fucking dude's nose.
That
fucking awesome.
That was a great scene.
He's actually eating a fucking raw fish in that scene too. Yeah.
That's when you believe he was truly like kind of,
he got all into it.
He's looking for his parents and all this stuff, but really. Come the whole time, he's just looking for all the firstborn kids in Gotham. He's going to murder all of them.
Yeah.
And then you find out he truly is a monster. Because they tried to redeem him a little bit.
Well, no, they don't. I don't see that.
Well, they kind of did, because Max Schreck was like, this is going to be a great sad story, and I'm going to be,
Yeah. Well, Max Schreck's the main villain overall.
Well, right, for sure. Penguin was just kind of like, you know what? I'm going to kill all these kids, and you guys are never going to know about it.
He's a straight villain.
Yeah, straight up.
And the main thing, the fucking gadgets in this movie. It's fucking incredible. All the gadgets that Batman has in this fucking movie.
Yeah, they really
especially the Batmobile.
Yeah, they wanted to sell some toys with this one.
But I love it. Batman's known for his fucking gadgets. And those toys were dope.
Penguin has some sweet gadgets, too.
Yes.
Helicopter.
The umbrella shit?
Yeah.
Is that part of the comics?
Umbrellas, yeah.
But, he has different umbrellas. Yeah. So that should be in this new one.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Well,
this is kind of like before he becomes Penguin.
Yeah. And, in the comics, he was teased as a child for being short and walking like a bird and stuff, and the kids called him the Penguin. And he wasn't deformed or anything, but he was a pretty smart guy, and he became a crime lord.
Yeah.
This one, he's just a monster. Which, like I said, whole new take on it. It was good.
Yeah, I think it's their take. Again, I think there's more they could do.
What do you rate this movie?
I rate this movie a 10 out of 10.
Batman Returns, I give it 5 out of 10.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He's not a fan.
I did not.
You had Batman Robin over this one?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you this, guys. We're going to be talking about all the Batman movies up to the release of the new one. Of course, we're going to review that one. We're going to be talking about that. So if you like Batman content, hit the fucking subscribe button. Don't be a little bitch, right?
Yeah, don't be bitches.
Don't be a little fucking bitch, right?
And if you want to hear my reasonings for why I like Batman and Robin better than Batman Returns, you better watch that video. I love you.
We can't... lawsuits.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Can't really go there with them. You don't want to build a physical relationship with them, because then they might kill you, because like you never know who's watching, like serial killer type shit.
Okay, then I'm just gonna do what Batman always does.